Welcome to week number 4 of Decoding Success, where we take the PGA Tour winner from the previous week and break down something that made them successful during the tournament that week. So, this week was one of my favorite tournaments of every single year, the US Open. Los Angeles Country Club got a lot of hate over the week for the setup of the course. I thought the USGA did make it pretty easy. You don't really like to see the winning scores in the double digits under par in a US Open. I personally like to see it more around even or over par. But it was a fair test of golf out there. The fairways were running fast, so there were some long drives. It was fun to watch. The greens were running pretty quick. Some of the greens were hard to hold. I thought the pin placements on the weekend were a lot tougher than the pin placements early in the week. So all in all, I think the USGA give them a 7 out of 10 on this US Open. Again, I'd like to see it a little bit harder, a little bit tighter fairways, maybe some deeper rough. But all in all, it was a great week. It was really entertaining and fun to watch. So I wanted to take a shot here from Wyndham Clark, who ended up winning it with a fantastic two-putt on the 18th hole from about 60 feet. But this was probably the shot of his career up until this point. It was on the 14th, his second into the par 5. And what I really want to talk about here is the artistry of golf. So on this channel, I do a lot of technical stuff, giving you guys feels to help make your game better, alignment, grip, posture, the basics on how to get a technically good golf swing. But the other aspect of that is the artistry of golf. And this is where feel, playing the game, understanding your game comes into play. So I want to show you how Wyndham Clark used his artist side on this shot to really pull it off. So I'm going to start play through this a little bit, and I have some lines drawn, and I want to show you here what I mean by his artistry. So if you look at his foot line, I'm going to play this through a little bit. I drew some lines here. So you can see his foot line is going pretty much right at his target, or actually even a little bit right, even though he's trying to hit a cut. Now, from a technical perspective, you would want to aim left to hit a cut, swing on your target line, and then have it draw back. But he actually felt more comfortable aiming to the right and pulling across his body and hitting kind of a pull cut. And it's not something that you would teach, but as a player, you have to know your body, know your feels. And he felt more comfortable aligning to the right on this one and pulling across. So you can see these two lines. This is his foot line and this is his start line. His start line is well to the left of where his foot line is going. So now I'm going to play this through. You can see he had a great transition. He's squatting down into it. He's pretty square to his target line right now. And as he comes through, you can see that ball actually took off left of the line that I had drawn. So it's even coming more to the left than what I showed. So he really pulled across his target line here to start that ball well left of where he was aiming. And if you watch, now the ball is going to take off to the left, and it's going to actually curve back to where he was aligned to begin with. So you can see that's right where he was looking. He was aligned right there. He pulled across the ball to hit a cut. Again, it's not technically how you would teach it or how I would tell a student to set up, but he understood the moment. He understood his body and his game, and he became an artist. And I think this is something that a lot of, especially beginning golfers, need to learn, is you need to learn your game, how you need to set up to feel comfortable. So if he would have aimed to the left, tried to hit that cut, he probably wouldn't have felt as comfortable over the ball and would have hit a worse shot. Instead, he aligned to how he felt like he needed to get that ball starting left and cut back right. Even though it wasn't technically perfect, it worked out and he hit the shot of his career and ended up winning the US Open. Go out there, practice your artistry shots. Go hit some shots, figure out your feels on how to hit certain type of shots, and be an artist out there on the golf course. You don't always have to be technically sound, but if you can be an athlete and be an artist, you can hit some great shots out there. Hope this helps you out, and go out there and have a great week.